Hey everyone, welcome back to my reactions to everything Pokemon Indigo League. This time episode 19, Ghost of Maiden's Peak. This time we're talking about legends. Yes, the things you say in muttered breaths and careless whispers. The story states that a girl a long time ago stole the soul of a man during a summer festival. And I've heard people say they've had the life sucked out of them during festivals before, so I think it checks out. Last time we saw a rich bitch get dealt the comeuppance by the gangster of the sea. Tentacle ain't no bitch. Bitch, Nastina is gone, and thank fuck for that. Kick off as the gang approach Maiden's Peak. And hey, it's summer festival time, but Brock's a little bit sad. He's like, man, this summer's supposed to be about girls and women. All you kids want to do is adventure. Where's my bikinis and women, man? And it's like, Brock, for fuck's sake, get over yourself, buddy. You're not that much of a catch. And you know, Brock is man. Man want women, and kid want adventure. So by nature, I'm a kid, apparently. Fuck you, Brock. Also, this was totally done because when animating the anime, they decided to just shove in some fan service to keep the old, I'll call it a kid pop. Because, you know, the kids all see this and go, oh, Mummy, what's happening? My special purpose is working. Advancing off the ship, Misty and Ash are like, fuck, man. I want to go to a festival. Festivals sound great. And Brock is still like, I'll just ride the Ferris wheel by myself because I'm a little bitch. But in the distance, he sees a pretty woman on the pier. What is she? She got pink hair, a headband, and I don't know, maybe I need glasses. But I think after it looked away, it turned into a gas, and he gets trampled. Get over yourself. Rocket appears too, but James also sees this ghastly figure, but then gets picked up by Officer Jenny, and she's like, you're clearly just trying to return this change that you found on the ground, aren't you? And they're like, yes, Officer Jenny, we are definitely doing that. Exterminate. Being good people just isn't in their nature. An elder is presenting the statue of the maiden, whilst James and Brock are like, they slowly approach it with like mouths open, but the elder just kind of palms them in the face like, fuck off, she died 2,000 years ago. She sat on that rock till the man came back, and he didn't, so she turned into stone. And it's like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? Who is that important that you're like, yeah, I'll just stay here and be stone, I don't really give a shit. Like, how bad is your life gotta be to fucking take that? Why? Brock and James both proceed to throw out misogynistic lines like, if she was my girlfriend, she'd never leave my sight. And James is like, ooh, if she was my girlfriend, no one would steal her from me. Come on, guys. 2021. No misogyny here. Girlfriends aren't objects. Neither are boyfriends. Or any partners. Unless they want to be. Kinks are okay. She's not being stolen by fucking anyone. She's a rock, mate. She's a rock. Brock decides to stay at the rock overnight. And, yeah, he gets charmed by the ghost, and then they're off. And Team Rocket hang themselves in a tree. Jesus Christ, this looks really dodgy. Fucking hell. They sleep and wake so they can steal the painting. But the ghost decides to come out of their house anyways and just hypnosis Meowth because it made a loud noise. And then it charms James back into the hut, and it's like, well. Once you go ghost, you never go back. It's daytime now, and Ash and Misty run into Meowth and Jessie. And they're both just kind of like, what the fuck? We're missing someone. What they're both missing collectively are two horny boys. As they mention it, they both come flying out of the fucking hut. And they are in some sort of paranoid possession shit. As they both proceed to cuddle. Give each other a nice little smooch. Hey. You go, guys, I'm so proud. But Pikachu is absolutely horrified, decides to use some fucking electroshock therapy. Pikachu, it's not gonna change anything. It's never worked, and it's not gonna work now. Stop trying to condition them out of their true love for one another, you prick. Turns out, the electroshock therapy worked, and they're back to normal. Or at least somewhat, as much as those two are normal anyways. Apparently they were possessed by a ghost. Ha, not love. Ah, you silly boys. The old woman appears and she describes that they've had the soul sucked out of them, which would make sense as to why they're no longer horny boys. Seemingly this is what the ghost does to people, and it leaves them around and they act like zombies, you know, because they've been drained. She offers them anti-ghost stickers and makes them pay. You know what's amazing? Capitalism. What's great capitalism? Milking the shit out of horny men. Fuck them. Get rid of them. Ditch the horny men. Rise, sisters. It's nighttime and the ghost blows the doors open and all of the stickers off the wall. Fuck's sake, you know how long they spent putting them up? God, at least have some courtesy to keep some up. Fuck's sake. And the ghost manages to like gust them out of the room, and Brock is still sitting, so he just like floats away. It's fucking stupid. And yeah, they both fly out the hut, but Jessie brings out the fucking rocket launcher and brings out the old Seto Kaiba special. You don't stand a ghost of a chance. But instead of doing it for James, she's like, nah, fuck that. James is cool, but she's the kind of woman who does everything for a man. And I'm not about that. If he's going to war, A-okay. There's more fish in the sea, and it's like, yes, Jessie stands up for women, and I am proud. Not a woman though, but I can appreciate the sentiment. Whereas the ghost just kind of says, me first, and just starts trying to fight us. So it turns out the ghost is also the Maiden, a Ghastly, and the old woman all in one, and she's been conjuring this whole experience. But now it's a battle, and this one is something, so I will just read off the nonsense in terms of notes. A mousetrap at the Pikachu, a ball at the Meowth. What is going on with this battle? Ekans is wrapped around something, and I don't know what it is. Coughing gets squished by that same thing in a gas mask. A fire extinguisher for Charmander. A Venusaur and a Blastoise, which then gets fused together in front of Squirtle and Bulbasaur. And yeah, I don't know. What is this nonsense? And Misty agrees, because she pulls out a cross. The amount of illegal moves are unholy. But the sun comes up, and that's it for the ghost this year. The Ghastly may not be a vampire, but does not like the sunshine, and it bids us adieu. As does the illegal move counter, as that's fucking skyrocketing. I just gave it about 5 for the absolute insanity that battle was. What the fuck just happened? We learned that each year the festival goers send off boats with candles, in the idea that like maybe it will help the lost soul come back. And then we see the Ghastly talk to the ghost of Maiden's Peak, so they are separate entities. The Ghastly wants to preserve all the legends and make sure they continue to be talked about, whereas the Maiden is still being shit and waiting for her man. He's not coming back. He went to fight in war. He's dead. You're not a dog going to a grave. You're a woman going to a deceased man's vague last known location. Get over yourself. We get back to the festivals and we hint at some chemistry between Ash and Misty, as Misty's all dolled up for the festival and she asks Ash to dance, whilst the animators give us like a pan in like a headshot like down of Misty in the kimono. They go dance, they have a fun time, and everything's. Brock is still sad looking at the sunset, and it's funny because he's a little bitch. Originally I was going to do this episode and the next in a bulk, but next time we have Bye Bye Butterfree, and man, honestly, that is the one episode as a kid that absolutely ruined me emotionally. I remember crying my eyes out this episode, so I thought I had to spend the time, feast my eyes, and properly enjoy Bye Bye Butterfree, which is what we'll be seeing next time. Thanks for watching. I've been Aqua. We've been sad. My dog's been loud, and you will join us next time. Bye bye now.